Our job is to make something nice while still do what client wants. I was really happy about AI. Creativity, you kill in the field. How can you do it? The secret is it's never one tool. I was in Slovakia. I was working in Poland and sometime in US. And here I am in Dubai. I would say that here in UAE, we have a lot of ambitions.
Welcome to the Monarca Conversations, where we speak with creative people, thought leaders from the creative industry. Today, we are having a very interesting conversation about adaptability, AI, architecture, and working around the globe. Today, I'm very happy and honored to welcome Olga with us. Welcome. Olga, welcome to the Monarca Podcast.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming. Today, let's start with knowing who you are. Can you introduce yourself to our community?
Yes, of course. I'm an interior designer and 3D artist with architecture background. I'm in the field like around 8 years already. It sounds impressive.
Yes.
Yes, and I really love what I'm doing.
Very nice. And how was the journey? Like, where did you start and what brought you to Dubai?
Yes, so I'm originally Ukrainian and my journey started there. I studied architecture in Ukraine. Then I always know that I want to experience different countries and see what I can do in other places. So I moved in a lot of different countries, studied in China, was in Slovakia, I was working in Poland and sometime in US, and here I am in Dubai.
Wait a minute, this is like now,
yes.
this is a surprise.
Yes,
so we
yes.
have Ukraine,
Yes.
China,
Yes.
Poland,
Yes.
US,
Yes.
Slovakia,
Yes.
Dubai.
Yes, I think that's all for now, but you never know.
Right. And this is for, so it's not just 8 years of experience, also your study, right?
No. Studies were separately.
Okay.
Actually, in Ukraine, we go to university a little bit earlier than in a lot of other countries. So I'm lucky to have a little bit more experience.
But then definitely you have experienced different thinking ways in different countries.
Definitely. Also
what
because
did you notice?
I started as architect. So first year of my career, I was working in architecture. And then I realized that I want to shift a little bit to the design, to visual things. So somehow I ended up in interior design, and I'm really glad that I also have skills as 3D artist,
Right.
and I can do a lot of things that you need to process while creating new spaces. It's really nice to have a background with understanding of drawings from architecture, but at the same time being visual and creative. So I'm lucky to have this experience. And yes, I had completely different things to do in different countries. And thanks to this, I'm really adaptive. I understand the market better. I understand what client wants. I understand how it works in different countries, what you need to do, because in every city, it's kind of similar, but different.
Very nice. But I want to know, like specifically, what's different between Ukraine or Eastern Europe? What's different between with US, with China, and with the region now in the Middle East in your industry?
Yes, I would say that here in UAE, we have a lot of ambitions. All the projects are really quick. You need to do everything extremely fast. So you just need to somehow manage everything as fast as possible. Huge scale, huge ambitious, luxury, different clients. While in Europe, I would say that we try to save heritage and a little bit think about things like this. So I also was working as freelancer for different countries.
Okay.
So yes, I also was working for Africa, for like
let's
a
expand.
lot of,
Let's expand the whole world. Yes.
A lot of different things. So now I understand a bit like the trends in different countries, but the process is really similar, to be honest. The biggest difference, I would say, is that norms in buildings like, a little bit different regulations.
Okay.
But this is more of architecture job. And I'm lucky to do another part now. So
Right.
yes, about China, I would say that they extremely fast in building and producing, and they are really innovative.
How so?
Yes, they still take time to make a design. So it's not as fast as here, but in case of innovations, technologies, buildings, and everything, is much faster. And of course, they have their own standards, their own understanding, a bit different of facing clients, and etc. What else? In US, I would say they like more classical way of, yes, more like classical designs, more classical architecture, a lot of things that already anti-trend in Europe.
Really?
And this was so challenging for me. First, I was thinking like, when they brought up certain things, I was thinking like, no way, no, this is so bad. But in the end, I understood that this is just the market, how the market works, and certain people want certain things. You, as a professional, just need to do the best from what you can get.
That's very interesting because usually architects or interior designers, they are creative people.
Yes.
And creative people wants to have their vision.
Yes.
And this is what we want, and this is
Yes.
what we believe in.
Yes.
And I love that you mentioned adaptability. Is it a norm with architects to be adaptable, or it's not, based on your experience?
Yes,
obviously?
yes. I would say it really depends on the person. This is a bit challenging part because sometimes clients come to us and they say, I want this in white. Everything should be white, everything should be minimal. And we would say like, okay, we understand, but we would suggest some ideas, yes, how to still make it more interesting, how to have a bit of contrast, that there should be metal, some details, yes. But there are certain people who would be like, no, you don't need white. I will do everything in red and black. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow. Like,
What is
this
it going?
is exactly what client doesn't want.
Yes.
So this is the thing. I believe that every style, every color, everything can be done properly, can be done good. And our job is to make something nice while still do what client wants. Of course, we can integrate our ideas. Of course, we should guide the client on the direction, but still, especially if it's residential, it's their homes. They know what they want.
Exactly.
Not all of clients,
Yeah.
but if clients know what they want, it's better to like show them at least the different options.
Correct.
And show what they kind of want or would like. Not try to push them into your style, into your vision. And this is the hardest in the field because a lot of professionals just trying to push for their like maximalism or minimalism, their vision.
The trend they have in their
Yes.
mind, it has to be applied
Yes. And the same, the trends in social medias.
now. Yes.
Every year we have main color or like different material. It's nice, but still this trend will pass.
Correct.
You shouldn't push too much for this if clients don't like it.
I agree with you, and the trend will pass, but what will stay? The place that we design.
Exactly.
It's built to be like for 10, 20, 30, 40 years
Exactly.
where people are living in it.
Yes.
And the trend is gone.
Yes.
So we should be thinking of something that will stay
Yes.
with us, right?
Yes.
Very, very interesting. And also, honestly, I'm very curious to know about how someone should be reacting. Because I applaud you from coming from Ukraine and going to different places around the globe. I mean, we
Yes.
stopped counting, right? Was it easy for you, or did you like for sometimes to go abroad? There was some challenges.
There are always challenges. And this is the interesting part. I think that this is the way we learn how to react, how to work, how to manage a lot of things. And this stress resistance helped a lot for me during my work time, because you never know what happened next. You never know what to expect. There always will be something wrong. Always, like in our field, in architecture,
That's like
in
for
design,
sure.
for sure.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. So you just need to find the solution. You just need to think, okay, what is the solving of this problem? What can I do? And there is always solution. And you always can ask for help for people like who may be more qualified or like really good in something. And I think this is the most important, just to find the way to solve things. And of course, there will be challenges. And in every country, they're so different. And I think this is really what makes it interesting. Yes.
I like it.
Yeah, it's true. Because when I came in Dubai, I remember everybody was telling me, like, you need Dubai experience. And I'm like, I don't think the Dubai experience that different, from everything that I've done. And they're like, no, Dubai is completely different. Everything is different. And I'm like, they use Italian furniture, like they use similar things. Everything actually is similar. Maybe clients a bit different, maybe attitude a bit different, maybe some design trends a bit different, but generally it's the same. You can adapt to anything. I think the most different here is that clients want luxury in a really expensive way.
Extravagant way.
Yes. They want just something that will be completely different from whatever you saw anywhere.
It has to be unique.
Exactly. So only they have it. And then some of their neighbor will come and be like, okay, my neighbor has this. I want this also.
Or I want
and
bigger.
It happened. Yes.
Okay, interesting.
So, you never know.
Yes, it's very interesting that I think it's a human trait.
Yes.
For the people who have collections of paintings,
yes.
It's like, who has that piece
yes.
of Leonardo da Vinci or of, it's like, I have to have it and no one else has it.
Yes.
It's a human trait that I want to be unique.
Yes, exactly. And that's why a lot of projects here, we can't post, we can't show anybody at all, because they want to have it only in their places.
Wow, okay.
Yes.
Talking about projects,
yes.
You haven't had projects across the globe.
Yes.
Which one stays with you? Which one was like close to your heart?
Actually, a lot of them. Because I'm lucky to have completely different projects. I would say there is none really similar one. Every of the projects that I had were different. And in case of like I had residential projects, I had commercial projects, hospitality, like completely different spaces. And I think it's really interesting for a designer to understand how to solve different things.
Definitely.
And I would say I had one project that I still remember.
Okay.
But I think it's because of the client. Yes.
That's a message to the client.
Yes. Actually, the client was extremely nice. But he was so involved because he was an architect and engineer. And officially, I can say that people from the field are the worst clients ever because they think they know everything.
Yes.
And they think they can do everything by themselves. You're like, okay, so maybe you should do it.
Like, why are you hiring
no,
me?
You should do it. Yes, but actually the project was really interesting. It was in Panama.
Okay.
Yes, and it was like they made fake island just for this building, and they had beautiful view. I've never known that it's so beautiful country before. And then I started to do 3D visualizations with the views from balconies. They wanted every single room, every single wall to be shown. So I even don't remember how many renders I had there. It was so big amount because it was a huge space. It was like two-floor penthouse.
Wow.
Like, yes, they had like the floor so you could see everything panoramic in glass. It was so beautiful.
Did you visit?
Not yet, but
Mhm.
maybe
That's-
in the future.
That's a bucket list
Yes,
item.
yes. So it was amazing project, and also the client was really specific about what he wants. And actually, it helps. It helps when clients knows, especially in case of materiality or color palette. So everything was like really light, cream, white, nice. So
It sounds calming.
it is. And you know, you can
Interesting.
see it's literally island in the middle of the water. So you could see everywhere the water is.
Can you share some photos?
Unfortunately, no.
No.
Yes, this is the worst part. I can't share anything, you know, like this is the worst part because I really want to show some of my works,
Yes.
especially the ones that I like the most. And all of the works that I like the most, I can't share, I can't post, I can't do anything. But this is the price. Yes, this is the price of doing interesting and amazing projects. They stay with you. And I think it's still amazing.
Very interesting. No, but thanks for sharing. And maybe there is a solution, honestly. How about you make mock-up projects where you can
Yes.
go as crazy as you want,
Yes.
and then you share them.
Yes,
And you
yes.
share your
Yes.
yeah,
You just
creativity.
need time for this. This
I'm
is
sorry. Yes, time. Time.
yes, time. Because I all the time thinking, okay, next project I will do soon. Especially now I use AI a lot. It wouldn't take so much time, and then I'm like, okay, I need time. I still need time for this because I want to
course.
do something nice. I want to do something beautiful, and of course to show my skills.
Yes.
So it's still time consuming because you need to think about every single detail by yourself before you process.
No, thanks for mentioning AI, and I was coming to that because talking about adaptability, it
Yes.
could be for changing places, but also it could be for what's changing in the world and the new technology.
Yes, exactly.
So tell me, how did your journey in AI start, and what did you think in the beginning?
Yes, I think I'm one of this person, like unusual species that was really happy about AI.
Oh, were you? Okay.
Yes, I'm still really happy because, you know, I'm this kind of person. If you can do something faster, if you can find a better solution, I will be like, yes, I'm in. I'm in from the day one. Let me try. If it works, I will take time. I will learn it. It's okay. But if it works, amazing. I will use it all the time. And I think I started to use AI actively from last summer. Yes, this was a time when our manager, 3D manager, showed us that there is like AI tools.
Right.
There are like different options and you can try. And then from the moment I started to use,
You fell in
now
love.
I'm using in every project. Yes.
Which tool did you start using in the beginning?
Yes, started is with I think enhancer.
Okay.
Yes, 3D visual enhancer.
Right.
Now we use it in different things, like in mood board creation. It helps a lot of.
You're still using
presenting.
the same tool.
Yes,
And
same
definitely
tool.
there are new tools as well.
Yes, yes. Now my favorite one is Nana Banana. Yes, I don't know if you know it, but it's so good.
Interesting.
It can literally create 3D realistic images from layout. You just need to know how to do it, and it will do everything. It will be so good, but the secret is it's never one tool. You need to use different tools. I also use Photoshop a lot to combine different images, to do everything like properly. And after this, I enhance it in different AI. I use a lot of things. I use like Gemini AI, Cree AI, Nana Banana, Photoshop AI, a lot of things, honestly, and it helps so much.
So what's the process?
Yes.
Removing the AI tools, what's the process? Is coming up with an idea, creating a layout, creating an image, giving it to another AI to create the render, or it's like I'm just...
Yes, yes. So
what's your process?
yes. My process, I would say, like in different projects, we have different AI working in AI. Let's say first you need to understand the mood board, and you need by yourself to create something.
Right.
If you can't find any images that you have in your mind, you can create them in AI. Say, I want this view, this colors, this, and then you have mood images. Of course, layout you need to do by yourself. You can ask AI help with this, but for now it's not that good.
Not there yet.
Yes, not yet. I think in a few years, maybe it will be already.
Or months. Or
I
weeks.
think years. I'm more realistic, to be honest.
Yes.
Yes, I think like in 1 year, let's say, it will be much better. You need to create layout, and then you can put layout and ask something like, from this layout, from this room, create elevation with ceiling height of 2.8, with this and this, make it photorealistic if you want, and that's all. And then you process, put it in different AI tools, put like different things, but it's just a process. When you get used to it, when you know how to write, it becomes fast and easy.
Very interesting. And now going back to time.
Yes.
Can you produce more in the same amount of time?
Yes, definitely. You know, we had a project like few months ago when the client came to us and they were like, okay, we have this villa, but we're not sure if we like it. Can you elevate, like, can you check what can be changed to just make it more interesting in terms of design? We're like, okay, but there was no timing for doing 3D model, 3D renders. There was no proper sizes. There were only pictures. So what we did, we took the pictures, the photos, and in AI, we changed the photos from what it was to how it can be. It was fast. Of course, it took time. Of course, it took a lot of nerves, a lot of time, and yes, you need to be really patient with AI. You know, I'm telling to my friends, like, you need to be like adult, explain something to kids.
Correct.
Like, you need to be really, really careful with wording. You need to be exactly like, okay, this should be in white. Everything is white. Okay, my mistake. Let me do like this. This countertop should be in white. Okay, countertop in white. Okay, and this is the material. So it's just a process. You get used to it. But I really believe it's better to be one of the people ahead who can really use new tools. It's always better to be one of the first than be the one who can't process it. You know, of course it's challenging. It's hard to get that. I was learning 3D Max so long time, and I saw that I'm really good at it. And now here it is, AI. I don't need so much of this anymore. I still create in 3D models. I can do screenshot and then AI, but I don't know to work on lighting for days. I don't need to work on texturing. It is concerning, but we just need to adapt. And you know, when I just started to use AI, I remember I posted something in Instagram. AI decided to change my coffee table to tiger face. Yes, I will show it later.
Yes.
It was impressive. I was like, well, why not? Yes, why not? I posted it on Instagram, and few people texted me, like architects or designers. They were like, wow, you're using AI? You know that it's killing creativity. You're killing the field. How can you do it? You betrayed us. And I'm like, whoa, this is just a tiger coffee table. Come on, people.
Yeah, it's not killing creativity.
Yes,
definitely.
yes, not for now. Like, but I get that it might be challenging for some people to adapt, and it takes time. It takes time to understand that, okay, now this is what I do. This can cut some of the jobs. This can cut some of the people. But you need to start using it, and then you love it so much.
So my question is, how do you protect your creativity while using AI?
Yes. So the main point is to understand that AI can't solve anything without you.
Okay.
If you just ask AI to do certain things, it will be not nice. You're the one who needs to say exactly what you want, exactly what you need, exactly where to to put different materials, different things. You need to think about technical parts because AI can create, I don't know, kitchen with shower or something like this. I think we all saw this kind of images.
Correct, yes.
So it's still you. It's just a tool. It's not. It will never change the process originally because it still need designers. It still need architects who decides what to do, who decides how to do it. It's
So
the same.
the main idea or the first idea has to come from the creative person,
Yes.
not from AI.
Yes,
So
exactly.
AI can give some inspiration.
Yes.
And then the creative person has to say, okay, this is what I want with this.
Yes.
And then I ask you to do this.
Yes, exactly. It's the same way how AutoCAD was working. I remember when I just entered university, it was in Ukraine, and we had a lot of professors from USSR, these tough professors.
Yes.
And they were telling us, real architects would never use some computers.
Pencil and
draw.
paper.
Yes, you need to draw by yourself, and we were doing it.
Wow.
And it was so time consuming, it was hard, and it's good skills, but in reality, you will find no architects who use just hand sketches or drawings by themselves. Everybody use now some softwares, some
Correct.
programs. So this is the same way. You choose you want to be a professor from USSR or one of these who use use new tools. Yes.
Absolutely. And for me, what I know about AI, the little I know, is that AI doesn't create from a blank canvas.
Yes.
AI uses whatever has been created a million and billion times before because
Yes.
AI has access in its data to all of the creation that is digitalized.
Of course.
And whatever AI does is based on what it learned. If we want to be beating AI, we have to be creative.
Exactly.
We have to create something that has not been created before.
Yes.
And I think the mistake of the creative people is they stopped creating and they started using old stuff, claiming that it is creation.
Okay.
And now AI is challenging them as 10, I know million.
Yes. Yes.
You are showing to a client something that they have not seen and only you know it, but AI knows it.
Yes.
So if you want to impress your client, you have to come up with something new.
Yes. Yes.
That's the power of the creative people. And then I wanted to ask you, the clients now are aware that you
Yes.
use AI.
Yes.
What's their reaction to that? Are they accepting it? Are they refuting or
I would say-
minimizing your work?
Yes, for now, everybody accepting it. And actually, they're really happy because there are certain clients who don't know what they want. Of course, they would never say it, but it's true. So the best solution for these clients, when they really don't know what they want, you can show them few options. And then, let's say, do one space. And then they choose the direction to go to. And sometimes it can be huge clients. It's not just, residential projects or something like this. Sometimes it's really big developers or something like this. Yes. But the most important, now you can fast create different options, show them, and they would be like, yes, this is exactly what I want. Wow. I even didn't know about it. And I'd be like, yes, of course. We know that you don't know.
Thank you. Yes, I did it.
Yes. But anyway, yes.
But they
did
know
it.
you used AI and it helped to make it fast.
Yes.
And they
know.
accept it and they welcome it. And
For now, yes. We don't know what will be in the future. I think it also can be challenging. Some people would be not so happy about it. Some people will be welcoming it. I think it depends on the person and personality.
very interesting. So with all of this, what excites Olga today? What are the projects that you are excited about?
I would say that I'm working on really interesting projects right now.
Okay.
And I'm happy because even when it's done in 3D, even when everything is done, we still can do it better somehow to, like to enhance it. The quality or the feeling, the atmosphere, because most of the people don't understand, but what is selling is a feeling that you get from the image, a feeling that you get from the space when you enter it. So even the lighting change or small detail can really change the amount of selling that you have. Yes. So I'm excited about new projects that are coming. I'm excited about projects that I'm working on right now, and it's like different things like residential, commercial, hospitality. Yes.
Okay.
But I would say the most I'm excited about things that I still don't know about. Yes, some things that come in, I'm ready to start. I'm ready to check it. I'm ready to explore it because I'm sure that will be more and more things for us as designers, for like architects and people in our field to explore in 5 years.
I love it. Wow, thanks for sharing.
Of course.
So obviously with that we are coming close to the end.
Yes.
Then I want to ask you two questions.
Yes.
First one is a letter to yourself, to your younger self. What would you say?
Wow. I would say just be confident, trust yourself, trust your feelings, and don't be scared to take bigger opportunities earlier.
Okay.
Yes.
There are some hidden things there. Okay.
Yes.
Thanks. And then what would you say to the next generation?
Next generation. Wow. I would say not compare yourself to social medias and be adaptive. Find your own way, and there is always your way. You always welcome in the field. It's amazing. Whatever you feel, whatever you find, it's amazing the way you feel it. It's amazing the way you want it. Because you never know how the field will adapt. You never know what will be next. But the most important is that there are so many professionals who need to believe in themselves. Just don't compare to anybody. Don't compare to anything. You're the one who can become like next amazing designer, important architect, or anything in the field.
Well, thank you very much. In fact, in most of my discussions on a daily basis, people I can feel, and even myself, I was suffering from it, is like the imposter syndrome.
Yes.
Most of us, we feel that we are not in the right place, we are not
Yes.
deserving, we
Yes.
should not, why are we here? Maybe. No. Wherever we are, it's something that we worked hard for and something that the universe gave us. So
Yes.
when we have an opportunity, we should just take it, go as far as we can with it, and then pivot, adapt, change, do something new, be excited about every day, and then build and create and innovate.
Exactly. Even, this podcast, like 10 years ago, I would be like, no way. I'm sitting somewhere with microphone,
Yes.
and talking to camera. I would be like, please, no, not this. And here we are
Yes.
today. You never know.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And every day brings something new.
Yes.
So with that, Olga, was there anything that we didn't cover that you want to share with our community? Please feel free.
Of course, I would say that a lot of things were covered. I would say that I could talk about architecture, interior design, like for hours and hours. So it's good
Yes.
that we stop in here. But I say just explore everything you can. Enjoy being creative. Check different aesthetics. You never know, like maybe you will change your opinion, adapt to certain things. So just enjoy what you do. And this is the key.
Thank you. Thank you for
very
sharing.
much.
Thank you very much, Olga.